Number 3, First Division of the Paul Revere Pace. The purse $50,000. Field of 6. Goes all the paces for race number 3. Number 1 is Peppermint Man, owned by the HO Racing Stable. Chuck Pompey and Alan Johnston, driven by Mitchell Cushing. Number 2, Ben Solo, owned by the Jesmerel Stable, driven by Dexter Dunn. Number 3, Metal Man, owned by the Fiddler's Creek Stables, the driver Greg Merton. Number 4, Captain Planet, owned by John Fielding, driven by Josert Fonseca. Base Stealer number 5, owned by Mark Wright, the driver Luke Hanners. And number 6, Thunder Hunter Joe, owned by the DeVita Racing Stable, Ham, Phillips, and Jocko. Tyler Buter in the sulky. And the gate moves onto the backstretch. And the field for the First Division of the Paul Revere Pace. All in behind the gate. We are ready for the start. And they're all from the inside. Peppermint Man kicks out for the lead. There goes Metal Man. Ben Solo towards the inside comes away in third. Far outside, Thunder Hunter Joe comes away racing in fourth. A length back to Captain Planet. And true on the field, that's Base Stealer. Panic turn the first time. Peppermint Man shows the way, 3 parts of a length. Metal Man right there on the outside of challenge. Gap of 2 lengths. Ben Solo towards the inside third. Opening quarter on the board. Goes in 25-3. A hot opening quarter here. 25-3 first quarter. And it's Metal Man who draws clear. Shows the way by a length. Peppermint Man now back to second. Ben Solo racing third. Thunder Hunter Joe in fourth. Followed up by Captain Planet, trailing the field, Base Stealer. As they swing around the clubhouse turn, it's Metal Man in command, advancing on the outside with a rush. Here comes Ben Solo. Ben Solo moving up on the outside. He's now second. Off stride, back of the pack, it's Base Stealer. Halftime goes in 54 seconds flat. They straighten out down the backstretch. It's now Ben Solo who takes command. Ben Solo draws clear. Moving up on the outside now, second. Here comes Thunder Hunter Joe back to third. Metal Man as they round the fourth turn. It's Ben Solo, and he's got the lead. Off stride goes Peppermint Man. Peppermint Man is off stride. 3 quarters here in 1:21-2. They round that final turn. Showing the way, 3 parts of a length. Ben Solo right there on the outside. Thunder Hunter Joe moving up on the outside. Now third. Here comes Captain Planet. They're at the top of the stretch and turn for home, and Ben Solo cuts the corner with a 2-length lead. They're homeward bound, and they're all chasing. Ben Solo showing the way. Bearing down on the outside, Thunder Hunter Joe coming on and coming at him. Thunder Hunter Joe on the outside, coming on. Time for the mile, 1:51 flat. Returning to the winner's circle is number 6, Thunder, owned by the DeVita Racing Stable, Ham, Phillips, and Jocko. Thunder Hunter Joe pacing the mile in 1:51 flat. That is a new lifetime record and new stakes record. Of the Paul Revere Pace, the purse $50,000. Field of 6 going postward. Here is the field for race number 5, number 1, Sheer Terror, owned by the Valdior Farm Stable, and Theodore Gewerts. The driver will be Brent Beckwith. Number 2, Caviart Scotland, owned by the Caviart Farms, driven by Josert Fonseca. Number 3, Human Cocktail, owned by Stephen Demeter, the driver Tyler Buter. Number 4, Blue Hunt, owned by the United Process Control Stable, and Erica Chartrand, the driver Sean Gray. Golden Greatness, number 5, owned by rider Ezzo, Katz, Sabraco, and the JF Racing Stable, the driver Dexter Dunn. And number 6, Hound on the Beach, owned by George Tackley, Wendy Storier, and Samir Towell. Luke Hanners. And the starter has called for the horses. The Pacers are making their way back to the starting gate. And the gate moves onto the backstretch. Race 5 Pacers in behind the gate. And they're off from the inside. A Sheer Terror going out for the lead. Right alongside, it's Caviar Scotland. Far outside, Golden Greatness comes away third. Human Cocktail is dropped in fourth, a length back to Blue Hunt. And on the field, that's Hound on the Beach. Paddock turn the first time. Caviar Scotland on top. Caviar Scotland leads it by a length. Right there in second, Sheer Terror. Down inside, Golden Greatness. Racing in third, opening quarter on the board goes in 26-3. They're in the stretch for the first time. Caviar Scotland on top by a length. In the pocket tucked in, racing in second, Sheer Terror. Ground saving third, it's Golden Greatness, followed up by Human Cocktail, gap of 5 to Blue Hunt. Your trailer is Hound on the Beach. As they swing around the clubhouse turn, Caviar Scotland at 6-1. Cruising along on the front end, pocket trip, Sheer Terror right there, racing in second. Golden Greatness towards the inside, waiting for the word in third. Halftime goes in 54-2. On to the backstretch they go. And it's Caviar Scotland in command, heading toward that three-quarter mile marker. With a rush on the outside, here comes Golden Greatness on the march now, second. As they round the fourth turn, Caviar Scotland, 3 parts of a length, but here comes Golden Greatness moving up on the outside, a challenge for the lead. Caviar Scotland towards the inside, takes up the chase in third. 3/4 up in 1:22 flat. They round the final turn, battle up front. Caviar Scotland digs in. Golden Greatness right there on the outside. Those two side by side. They're at the top of the stretch and turn for home. Caviar Scotland hanging tough here on the outside. Golden Greatness through the stretch. Caviar Scotland now opening up here on the far outside. Blue Hunt in deep stretch. It will be Caviar Scotland in front. Blue Hunt up for second. Sheer Terror third. Time for the mile 1:50-3. A noose. Has just set a new stakes record. Finish number 1, Sheer Terror third. Caviar Scotland, your race winner. Human Cocktail fifth. Blue Hunt was second. Golden Greatness was fourth. Hound on the Beach was sixth. Top down 315-24.